Yo, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome in. This is obviously a highly anticipated track. I don't think I ever saw these two fan bases coming together in terms of, not fan bases, but NF hollering at MGK to be like, hey, let's collaborate type shit. The two spawns of Eminem coming together on the same track?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
So far, the album is pretty heavily sung. Like every song, we're on track number 3. This is halfway. The first 2 tracks have been sung. So I'm assuming that's what we're getting here. It is definitely a polarizing type of album. I can see that. People are either going to love the direction or they're going to hate it. There's no in between. It's not going to be like it was all right. This was a 6-7.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Didn't mean to do that for real though. Like it just happened to be right there. I didn't mean to do the 6-7 joke. It just happened to be that's a mid rating. But yeah, either people are going to say it's like a 9 or they're going to say it's like a fucking 2. This is the problem that every artist has whenever they go or try to potentially go into a different direction. Like you're alienating your fan base. You're making them decide a fork in the road. Like what we've liked and listened to, that's no longer going to be. We're evolving and you're either going to go in one of these 2 directions. Join us on Twitch. As you can see, we're doing the album reaction live. The entire album reaction will be on Patreon in full, raw, no edits. So if you want to see what you might have missed on Twitch, join on Patreon. It's $5 for the album reaction. All the album reactions, honestly. Other than that, like the video if you like it. I don't know what to tell you. This probably isn't your first time here. Only is still NF's best track.
Yeah. Alright, turn my vocal up. And then just let it run. I'm stuck in traffic, trying to find my way to a home that I've never known on a GPS with no address. So I'll follow my heart, but my heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I drop his urn. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned, like how the only love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told is that no one should be concerned. There's gotta be another highway that don't lead to hell, a star to lead me through the darkest night like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, he didn't ask me if I'm Christian still, just opened up his arms and embraced me like I'm his son, erasing all the archetypes of what people like me become. Since I was young, my personality split like serpent's tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb. I lost a best friend and felt all that, crying on his open casket while I knelt on that. I had a best man picked out for my wedding, but instead of getting married, I carried guilt and left all that. A vagabond that broke a bond for Boca Raton, who all along regretted he never kept all that. I left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
That boy can rap, all right? That boy can rap. Don't let anybody tell you different. That verse was crazy. Bars in there, sentimental value in there, emotion in there, fucking pouring his shit out on us. Pause.
Stuck in traffic, trying to find my way to a home that I've never known on a GPS with no address. So I'll follow my heart, but my heart is scattered like my father's ashes in the back of the rental after I dropped his urn. Probably a metaphor for everything I've learned, like how the only love I'll have is gonna crash and burn, or how the poorest I felt was after the most I've earned. The biggest lie told is that no one should be concerned. There's gotta be another highway that don't lead to hell, a star to lead me through the darkest night like Christian Bale. I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, he didn't ask me if I'm Christian still, just opened.
Bro, I hid from God for 2 decades, and when I came back, he didn't question. He was just like, welcome back, son.
I hid from God for more than 2 decades of life, and when I came back to the light, he didn't ask me if I'm Christian still, just opened up his arms and embraced me like I'm his son, erasing all the archetypes of what people like me become. Since I was young, my personality split like serpent's tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb. I lost a best friend.
Just the fucking Christian references, bro. The Christian references are going crazy. My personality is split like serpent's tongue.
Since I was young, my personality split like serpent's tongue, but all the poison in my body still ain't make me numb. I lost a best friend and felt all that, crying on his open casket while I knelt on that. I had a best man picked out for my wedding, but instead of getting married, I carried guilt and left all that. A vagabond that broke a bond for Boca Raton, who all along regretted he never kept all that. I left everything behind but this engagement ring and a frozen heart. I'm standing in the fire to melt all that, yeah.
Good shit, MGK. That verse was solid, my boy. Solid, my boy. There we go with more of that fucking, that little fucking jolt in. That flow was hard. That flow was crazy on that fucking instrumental, okay? I don't know who said that didn't match or that they weren't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with you. Big Sean and Janae breaking up. So you're telling me there's a chance. Ooh, I like that stutter.
Yeah. Last show Need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am. I called you, never heard back. After everything we've been through, the good and the bad, you bout to throw it all away and overreact. Because I overreacted, karma, I guess. My temper gets the best of me, a part of me that I wish I knew how to get rid of. It's an issue I had. My MO, say I need you and I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash. I know I messed that part up with. I know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I lash out, need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that.
We're gonna have to re-listen to this again.
Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am. That
was literally like two different songs. I was honestly expecting them to come in rapping hard, like to match MGK's energy.
Yeah. Last show, need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know how. Wasn't taught that in my house. Kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am. I called you, never heard back. After everything we've been through, the good and the bad, you bout to throw it all away and overreact. Because I overreacted, karma, I guess. My temper gets the best of me, a part of me that I wish I knew how to get rid of. It's an issue I had. My MO, say I need you and I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash. I know.
Production on his voice is going so fucking crazy though. Like all that shit that's happening in the background. Like MGK had like the constant guitar, so it was like, okay, I set this is my canvas that I got to work with. It's the same across the board. Like, let me just rap steadily and go crazy the whole time emotionally. And this is like so jarring. It's like two different sides of a coin.
Issue I had. My MO, say I need you and I love you to death, then turn around and go and treat you like you nothing but trash. I know I messed that part up with. I know. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I lash out. Need to take a breath and calm down. Try to regulate, don't know.
Was it his voice on this part that was pitched up at the beginning?
My house, kids on my own, I step back. Look at those smiles and feel sad. Hope they don't wind up like that. Stuck in this loop like I am. I
do like the song, honestly. Like, that is a good track. MGK was 100% the highlight of that song, though. Like, MGK's verse is insane. Not to pit them against each other, but I do think that MGK is a better traditional rapper than NF is. NF might be able to like do more like with speed and with like tempo and with like rhyme schemes. But MGK, like lyrical ability in terms of like bars, using actual bars for rap, they're much better. I don't know. And NF just has a very specific style of writing rap, and it's not like a traditional style. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's not bar heavy at all. Not in my opinion. Where MGK's bars are actual like wordplay. Oh, that wordplay was hard. The serpent spilling my dad's ashes was just like a metaphor on how we all crashed and like fall apart at one point. From MGK, I liked hearing the positive spin at the very end because of a lot of his music has been really dark. Obviously, he's a troubled soul. Those are nice lyrics to hear from MGK. Even if you don't necessarily believe, it just feels good to hear somebody like try to make a turn and try to make a change in their life, as opposed to just like woe is me on the same path at all times. And that's kind of where I normally have an issue with MGK. Not MGK, of NF, is that it's like, I get it. Depression is real. You know, it's not something that you can just take a pill and snap out of. And it's at everybody's own pace. It's just like grief. Like you pace at your pace is your pace. There is no fast or slow. It's just however long it takes you. But if your pace is slower than my pace, it's something that I am going to grow tired of. Not tired of, but it's just like, if my pace is faster than yours, or if I'm not like in a position in my life to listen to the very dark and heavy lyrics, and on top of that, like I'm growing tired of your production style, then it's not going to be something. And that's part of the reason why I haven't listened to NF in like 2 years since fucking Hope. Tommy Prophet's production style has been the same since I found NF in 2020. The way that Gunna sounds the same to a lot of people, his production, people could say that about NF. Like you could put on NF and like skip through the entire album and you can see how all these songs sound like they're produced by the same person. It grows stale after a certain period of time. You can only eat so many Cheez-Its aren't good because Cheez-Its are fire. You can only eat so many Pringles before Pringles are fucking like, God, I'm tired of these Pringles. That's how I feel about Tommy Prophet is the Pringles of fucking rap music right now for me. So this is a welcome change production-wise, and it's not that far off production-wise. Like it's just not cinematic. It's just we switched from the cinematic orchestra to using like guitars, which is not standard for NF. So it's just enough of a switch while still keeping it in the same body of work. So I'm here. I know he didn't produce this EP. That's why I'm saying he didn't produce this EP. That's why it sounds like a production shift, which is why my ears are intrigued by it. It's still in. It's not like NF's entire sound is Tommy Prophet. You know, it's not like Tommy Prophet doesn't produce and now it doesn't sound anything like NF. It still sounds like NF, and it has that like that core of what Tommy Prophet normally does, but it's just not Tommy Prophet's production, so it sounds different. But yeah, it's a good song. MGK by far has the best verse on the album so far, the EP.